Hope you're all doing extremely well. So today's video is going to be on this very festive Christmas inspired look. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, so I get so excited whenever we're nearing it. So I just thought it would be fun to do something really glam and really sparkly, because when I think Christmas I just think sparkles and glitter and red lips. So yeah, I decided to create this look for you guys today. So I'm not going to ramble because I always do that. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I've already prepped my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and firstly I'm taking my Tartelette palette by Tarte, and I'm taking the shade Force of Nature on a fluffy brush and blending this into my crease. Make sure to blend this out really well. There are no harsh lines and it will blend seamlessly into my skin. I like to take my finger and just help blend the edges near my brow bone. Next, I'm taking the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm taking this brown shade from that, and I'm taking a bit of a denser fluffy brush and pushing this or blending this into the socket of my crease. I'm taking a little bit of color first and building that up and making sure that it is blending well into the first brown shadow that I applied. I'm also applying this to the outer corners of my eyes as well and blending that into the socket of my crease. You can see that I have built up the color a lot. Don't worry too much about fallout as well. We will clean that up a little bit later, but you just want to keep on building that color and make sure that it is blending out well. I'm going back in with that first fluffy brush and just making sure that it is all blending together. Going back into the Tartelette palette, I'm taking the shade Multitasker on that same dense blending brush, and I am going to apply that to my outer corner and blending that into my socket. As I did before, I'm going to be applying just a little bit of product by little and then just applying more as I go. I really want to build up that product, but I want to apply a little bit first because I want to make sure that it is all blending well together. I took a little bit of the black as well from that same Tartelette palette, and I blended that out with the Multitasker shade. I didn't want this to be too dark for the moment. I just wanted that to add a little bit more depth. And once again, getting that first fluffy brush and blending out all the colors. Don't worry too much about the harshness on top of my brow bone. I'll blend that out in just a moment. Going back into my Morphe palette, I'm taking the three lightest shades, mixing them together and applying them to my brow bone, blending out the brown and just making sure that it is just melting into each other as well. I'm taking a makeup wipe and wiping off all the fallout and the edge of the eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to take my finger and then just smudge that out a little bit because I don't want this to be too sharp. Next, I'm taking this Gilded Cage Revelation Cream Shadow in the shade Rose Gold, and I'm applying this to the eyelid, but more so from the inner corner to the middle, and blending this out with my finger. I'm going to use this as a base for my eyeshadow and my glitter. So I am just blending that out, applying just a little bit more and also blending that out with my finger. I'll also be taking my fluffy brush and making sure that the edges of that blends in with the rest of the eyeshadow. I'm taking this Colourpop eyeshadow. I'm not too sure of the shade, but I'll leave it down below as always with the rest of the product details, and patting this on top of that cream eyeshadow with my finger. I find that using my finger just gives it the best color payoff, but these eyeshadows are super pigmented anyway. I'm then taking the shade Multitasker again and then just making sure that those two shades blend in together nicely. I'm taking my absolute favorite gel liner. This is the Tarteist by Tarte, and using this to just create a basic winged liner, starting from the middle, working my way outwards, and then bringing it in to the inner corner, and then starting with my flick. And yeah, you've seen me do this many times before, so we're just doing it the same as always. I've also decided while watching this video, I really hate my hair like this, so I will probably not be repeating that anytime soon. But I'm just taking a sharp Q-tip and just using that to clean up the wing. I took a little bit of the black eyeshadow from the Tarte palette and just used it to kind of give my eyeliner a thicker, more smoky look. And then I'm also using a little bit of multitasker as well to blend the black out. Moving on to my face, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Under Eye Brightener in the shade Light Bisque and applying this to my under eye bags and blending that out with a damp beauty blender. This thing is the best for correcting my dark circles and also brightening up my under eye area. For foundation, I'm using my designer brand Flawless Foundation. I'll leave the shade down below as well. And I'm just applying this directly onto my skin and blending this all out with my Artist Brush Oval 8 brush. And honestly, I am so obsessed with this brush. I swear it's not overrated. It's just makes it all just blend and melt into my skin. It's so flawless. I love it. For concealer, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade 1.5 with a Sigma concealer brush, and I'm applying this quite generously underneath my eyes, and I'm using whatever's left over on the brush and applying that to my chin, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. And then of course I am blending out with a damp beauty blender. This is quite a thick concealer, so you want to make sure that you blend that out really well and it doesn't look patchy. To set my under eyes in place, you already know I'm taking my Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder, and I'm using this with my favorite Zoeva brush. I'll leave details down below as well, and just pressing that into my skin, moving it back and forth and making sure that it is really getting into the crevice of all of my lines. For bronzer, I'm taking my NYX Matte Bronzer and another Zoeva brush, and I am just applying this to the holes on my cheekbones, blending it outwards as you do with bronzer, and also moving it up to my hairline just to blend that in a little bit better. For blush, I'm taking MAC Warm Soul and applying this to the apples of my cheeks with my TBX stippling brush. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using my Chaos Cosmetics V On Rose highlighter. It's such a full-on highlighter, I love it. But I'm applying this to my cheekbones with a Makeup Addiction brush and just blending that in. Moving back onto the eyes, I'm taking the shades Multitasker and the black shade from the Tartelette palette and applying them to my lower lash line and blending them out with a pencil brush. And we want to make sure that that's really blended out because you don't want that to look harsh at all. I'm also going to take a little bit more of the black and apply this specifically just to the outer corner of my lower lash line and blending that out with the pencil brush because we want it to have like more of a dark to light effect. For my lid, we're taking Too Faced Glitter Glue and applying this directly to the lid because this is going to be our base for our glitter. Without this, our glitter will not stick on. But for the glitter, I am taking this one by Lena Lashes and applying this directly onto my eyelid and also to my inner corner. I put a little bit extra into the inner corner and bring it down a little bit because I just really liked the effect of that. But yeah, we just want to apply that and apply a really good amount of that because we want it to stand out and pop and shimmer all night. For brows, I'm using my Mellow Cosmetics brow powder. You guys saw me unbox this in my P.O Box unboxing, and this is the first time I'm actually using it. But I've brushed my brow hairs up with a spoolie, and I am just using an angled brush to fill in my brows. I always start from the middle and work my way outwards because I need more product on the outer parts of my brows and then just blending it in with the front. But then I'm just curling my lashes and applying some mascara, and then I'm going to apply my lashes. And of course for lashes I've used my House of Lashes Athena lashes. I can't get away from these. These are my favorite. I absolutely love them. For lips, I'm taking the Gilded Cage Unleashed lipstick in the shade Singular Red. I love how hydrating and super nourishing this formula is. It's so creamy and smooth in texture, and it was so long lasting. I literally had to scrub my lips to get this color off. But I am yet to use a lipstick that's so like smooth and creamy. I absolutely loved it. But I just applied this straight from the tube and then just took some concealer to clean up the edges, and voila, we are done. So this is it for the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I absolutely love playing with glitter and sparkles. So although this isn't a look that I would typically wear, I think it would be fun to wear for like a Christmas party or like really just any party, or just play around with. I think it's so much fun. But let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a massive thumbs up, because that means the world to me, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll definitely see you guys in another video before Christmas. But wishing you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas with your families and your loved ones. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video, and take care. Bye guys.